you see? Quite the tower, hmm?
Not my best work, but it has a certain glow. Now then, where's my queen?
You're finished. The tower is functional.
One rune remains, which I shall inscribe after I am wet.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly on your own.
Our agreement said nothing about outside help. Now, where is Freya? I'm tired of waiting.
Outside help. Interesting choice of words.
Hail, Harvey! Hail, Builder!
We bring you your bride!
Freya, my beloved. Why does she leer so wickedly?
She's starved, Builder. Hungry for you. Eager to consume you like a moist and dainty morsel.
Splendid. She'll be pleased to know I have an appetite to match her own. Our union will be a...
Enough chatter. We have upheld our end of the bargain.
I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes.
Asleep or awake, her eyes swim with naught but the image of you. She is blind to all else.
Blinded by love or disgust? I do not
Quit stalling and kiss her, Dungmeat! Consummate your betrothal!
Yes, a kiss. A brief taste to whet my appetite. Delicious. Your lips are two pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
And yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Is something wrong?
Her voice! It's hideous!
I have been told it has a seductive quality.
By a wolf.
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya or my offer is withdrawn!
I'll bring myself if you don't mind.
Freya, you don't need
You have
to...
next to nothing, Aesir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude. You've been a good boy, Thor. Don't gamble your... And you, Havi. You tried to avoid responsibility by not making a choice, but that was a choice in itself, and look where it has brought us.
No one has done more for Asgard than me. Did I not carve this land from Ymir's steaming flesh and bones?
Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama on the festering carcass of a dead pig!
Finish your work, or suffer.
No Freya, no shield.
To Helheim with him, Harvey. I know where he keeps his enchanted paint.
Show me. Thor, Tyr, watch our guest closely. Freya, I hope we will have words when this is done. Why do you still wear Freya's form?
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is disturbing. Where do we go now?
I don't know. I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So you do not...
They must be
Lies.
nearby. He never left this area. Mostly never.
Sunan, guide me. We have found the worm's lair. Ignore them. Find them.
Odin, take you!
More deception. The builder will suffer for this. Hold, Loki. We need to talk. This place is heavy. We need...
What is it, Harvey?
Loki? Did you know this builder before we met him at Heimdall's tower?
Did I know him? As in friends?
Did you invite him here?
I did, yes. He rescued my son from Jotunheim, so I agreed to bring him here and help him find work.
Make this right, Loki, or the blood oath that binds me is forfeit. For you and your son, is that clear?
As a cloudless sky, High One.
More deer.
Go ahead. I'll watch your back.
That's cold comfort. A quiet crossing might be best. There's blood.
Take that damn spider off!
Loki, slay these shapeshifters! Is that all of them?
I hope so. Let's get the paint and go.
I have the paint.
Then let us fade like shadows in the light.
On your advice, find some way to hinder his efforts, or I will offer you as his prize.
Our Javi returns.
Stay right there, Builder. We're not finished with you.
You survived my trap.
Invaders from Jotunheim. We slaughtered them all.
Buris ballsack. Can I...
We do not need this honor cheat. We will complete the tower ourselves.
My hugr makes it work. I am bound to it through the magic of you.
You perverted our sacred waters. We have ever...
Well reasoned. They should call you the god of hindsight. All-knowing.
I will finish the inscription. Builder, you stay with me.
Elhas.
You godless worm. Slayer of my kin. Oath breaker. Spirit taker. I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out. I built it to keep you in. You thought you could slay my people without punishment or prize? You and your slab-headed son?
Their lives were the price of their arrogance. His head is exposed. How do I reach it? I could get a better shot at his head from above.
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them? I only wish to survive them. Damn it. Missed.
Your bones will form the cornerstone of a new world ruled by Yona.
Your time has passed. There's no turning back the seasons.
If our doom is assured, I will ensure that you share it!
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
What are you implying?
Were you behind this? You dishonorable truth.
What do you know of honor, Freya? You've bedded more men than all the halls in Midgard.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
I'll not hear a lecture from the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll. Only twice as stupid.
Oh! You festering ballsack swollen with the foulest drippings of Ymir's corpse. No oath is worth this abuse.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot. All your efforts to evade destiny will only fling you further along its course. If you're not careful, you may be the author of your own destruction.
Leave him. He will do little harm while his son remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
What now, wise one? We have returned to the place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Huga magic, they call it. I will travel there to see it for myself. Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must not leave that island. In time, it shall serve as a sanctuary for all wolves.
I will watch over him, as one of my own kin.
Then I'll leave the realm in your capable hands, my queen. If my own are empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
Vi nästan vill att jag ska fara med.
En ik heb huk weer 10 uur twee.
En förra
Ik weet daarvan.
Heb je att lagt petrolen?
Atskeri mig bedejit.
Ja!
Go, my eyes.
Ja!
Welcome back. Your face is bright.
I've been to Asgard, the seat of the gods. I saw through Odin's eyes, just as you said. In every vision, I inhabited his form, lived as in his body I was myself, but I was carried by his whims. We were two.
And what have you learned?
More than learned. I felt everything, his fears.
Incredible.
I heard a prophecy. Warning of Ragnarok, the destruction of the world, and the Nordnir. But there was something else.
Perhaps this aspect...
There was nothing more. Nothing of great significance. The dream has faded.
Eivor, your visions are unlike... Leave me now.
What do you see?
push me any further, Holger, and I will make you eat that wretched hat of yours.
Do you not know...
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting? Knut, what are you doing? Who's we?
Sylvie and Ira are in trouble. We went...
Are they all right?
No.
Take me to...
Fine millinery when you see it, Rowan. I could trade that hat for 2 of your horses.
Where are they?
Not far. We need to hurry.
What happened? Which way now?
This way. We're almost there. Come on, Eivor. Can't you run any quicker?
Knut, you have to tell me what has happened.
I can't. You won't understand. Even if I do, just trust me.
She's coming. You did it! You brought Eve! Good work!
What is this?
Sorry, Eivor. We had to
Lying is not a good way to get...
But we found a dog that needs your help. We thought you wouldn't come if you...
Oh, that is not the sound of a dog.
But a wolf is a kind of...
Of course, Eivor.
There's no need.
We must help her. She could be starving.
She's crying. We have to help.
Her family probably misses her.
The key to the front door. I must be cautious opening it. I'll free that wolf and pray to Tyr that I needn't slay it in front of the children. Wait, easy now! Deceived by children and shouting at wolves. I was a warrior once. The table is set. Are you all right?
Yes,
but she's going... Or her wolf hut...
Maybe her wife. We don't...
But we do know it is time to get you 3 back to the settlement. Before your parents...
Oh.
Chin up, In future, you should not be exploring the woods alone. You understand?
But you go off on your own all the time.
Because I am very wise. And you have a lot to learn.
Yes, but there are 3 of us. That balances everything.
That is not quite how it works.
Ah! More wolves! And not our new friend!
Eivor!
Stand back!
Our wolf friend!
She's coming to save us!
Are you all right?
Thanks to our...
What? No.
That makes no sense. I think we should... What do you...
The Wolfka. That...
She's our...
Now we need to get home. All 5 of us.
Fine.
We only wanted to have an adventure like you, Eivor. And we did! And we got a new friend.
Part of adventuring is learning a good lesson. Did you know that?
Yes, the boring part.
Well, have you children learned anything about wild animals today?
Maybe.
Yes! Befriend them at any cost!
They are perfect companions and very kind. My mother always told me to avoid wild animals. Shows what she knows.
How about we think quietly on what we have learned? Just until we get home? I think she's quite fond of you.
I know she is. We saved her.
She'd be rotting away by now. Just like that boar you killed, Eivor.
You saw that?
We see everything.
Let's not tell your parents, all right? Now scamper off home, and take your new friend with you.
Time and a place for such disputes. Eivor!
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished. Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this... Philly, what? Are you...
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision. Rowan, tell me your version of these.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my... borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace, entering my stables for their feed. I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail, bereft. Not as I am ashamed to say, my natural suspicion drew me to Holger. But when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude. You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand...
I understand. Holger.
Eivor. You have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring... And you know that my work requires often when lacking the proper tools. I have made use of novel items. All this is what... You cut off my horse's tail to...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of... You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump! It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand. I believe I have heard enough.
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than...
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan.
Quiet, both of you. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without...
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! That's the reality.
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not... As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay...
But the horse was not for sale.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, return to your home.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some way, she
Oh, hello, Eivor. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new That Holger, he is quite a...
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass, and live with such petty...
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Ealdorman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be...
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine. Only a little tired.
Not until you tell me what is...
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but... I can get you...
I don't know. There is much work to be...
Stop. Forget about alliances and we could take a ride. To Grandbridge or some...
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But now, what was it?
I want to see the Alliance map. What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet... He has partnered with a rebellious thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Ealdorman. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will...
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the Great Ouse River that...
Hi, Eivor. Eivor, hey!
Hello, Eivor.
Let's see you, old friend. Be my eyes, Sunan. Go, my eyes. Best raise my hood here. Aid me. These soldiers are tightly wound.
What's going on? Using the bushes for cover? Hey, wait!
Go, Sunan. An alehouse. This must be it.
Keep the nest there.
Better look into it.
Show me what lies ahead.
Not a moment's peace. The brush won't hide you. Wait up. Something going on? Shrub lover, are you? What?
Sigurd is not here. I'll ask around.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find—
I'm asking us—
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll—
You're risking your life, and I'm the one who—
Oh my! Guards! Ruga! Help!
Cast about this land, my friend.
No peace around here. What's all that about? Keep the nest there. Hey, what?
I need your eyes, my friend.
No peace around here. Using shrubs for cover. Hey!
Sunan, guide me.
By all the saints!
Smells like a fish house. Good spot, John.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
I wasn't speaking to you, Basim. I'll hear Sigurd's answers from Sigurd. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, Gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's alderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taking up her husband's fight, with a promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to...
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we...
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance. Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.